the new Lufthansa Allegris. This product is quite unique. They have many different configurations. How tall are you?
I'm about 7 feet.
A basketballer seat, this one. Feature that first time seen on a commercial airplane.
And a very warm welcome here on our first Allegris flight to Vancouver.
How's the premium economy experience so far? I am not a fan of this.
You're going to be on this first flight of the new Allegris product that we're going to introduce today on our line service globally. And what you can see behind there is our newest aircraft in the fleet. It's a brand new A350 coming directly from Toulouse. And one thing that we're also very proud of is that we have an extra long bed, and a bed which is 2 meters and 20 long. And then we looked for a person who could test it for us. And there are not many tall, very famous Germans, but one. Dirk Nowitzki, I'm so proud and happy that you joined us on this flight. So he's got to get the extra long bed. I mean, we have 8 of them, but you're going to get one of those.
Let's check out the new Lufthansa Allegris. I'm 6'1". How tall are you?
I'm about 7 feet.
7 feet. Where are you sitting today?
I think I'm sitting right here.
This one, the extra long seat.
The extra
All
long
right.
seat.
After the flight, I'm gonna come to you and check how's your sleep.
For sure. Do that.
Your feet can go all the way in?
Yes.
Wow.
See that?
Wow. A basketballer seat, this one. German YouTuber at work. Say hi to the camera. Hi. So I'm here in the front of the A350. You'll be wondering why our economy class section here, right? This section is reserved for first class. Currently it's waiting for certification. So hopefully in a couple months, it'll get installed. Proper first class from floor to ceiling suite, a double suite in the middle. It takes up a lot of space here just to get 3 suites.
The A350 for us, it's not really new. It's airplane we fly since 2016, and as well as with the old ones, there are some improvements on this one. On the performance side, we have new flat settings which improve the maximum takeoff weight. The aircraft cabin inside is a little bit widened by about 10 centimeters, which is also for passenger comfort. And the zero fuel weight is also by less than 2.5 tons roundabout. The first flight level we have today is flight level 380, and the constant cruising speed of the A350 normally is Mach 0.85. We hold this more or less the whole flight, and because the wing of the aircraft is optimized for this speed. Flight time will be 9.5 hours, and we will end up over Canada in level 430.
Tschüss! Vielen Dank euch! Vielen Dank! Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? For more than 14 years, I started my cockpit announcement with the words, "This is your captain's meeting." But those times are almost 10 years ago. Now I'm just saying, my name is Jens Ritter, I'm the CEO of Lufthansa Airlines, and a very warm welcome here on our first Allegris flight to Vancouver. A big applause to our special guest, Dirk Nowitzki, here on board. Thank you very much for being here with us on board. But I also would like to welcome our media colleagues, our national and international media colleagues, our valued guests, our senators, and our honors, and all the other guests here on board. This aircraft, an A350, it's baptized on the town of Leipzig, and we have here on board 268 seats. And yeah, this is our brand new product, so take your time to test all the features, wireless charging, the handheld options, all the other features, seat cooling, seat heating, whatever you will have on board. So it's a pleasure for us to have you here on board.
Hello.
Hello. May I offer you a welcome drink?
Yes. I'd like
We
to have
have
this one.
the special avionic drink.
Avionic.
Yes.
I like that. Anything aviation, yes.
It is, absolutely. There you go.
During the boarding on this flight, I saw lots of surprised faces of passengers. Not many people would know they booked it on the new Allegris. Today is the launch flight. After more than a year since the product launch, Lufthansa now invited me back to try out the seats. I have to say, this product is quite unique. They have many different configurations. We're going to explore all of them after takeoff. Let me start by telling you how much space there is in the suite here. And this is not first class, this is just the business class front row suite. It's available in row 2 and row number 8, fully enclosed. There's also a front seats, which is like unique in the middle. You're by yourself, there's no one next to you. And there's this extra long seats for Dirk Nowitzki, the NBA basketballer. He's trying out that one for someone over 2 meters. That's also something new in business class cabin. Then you have the standard double seats and the solo seats, window seats, aisle seats. So there's a lot of seat options here. You're going to choose very carefully on the seat map when you found this plane. The good thing is they haven't charged anyone trying out all the seats, so it's first come, first available, and you might be lucky to land one of these.
So my name is Linda Pais and I'll be your personal flight attendant today.
What's your name, sorry?
Linda Pais.
Linda Pais.
Yes. And I have a welcome card for you because you're sitting in our business class suite today.
Wow.
So you get a special welcome card with an extra menu of drinks and snacks.
Well, so I have extra options here.
Of course.
Only for me? Oh, extra.
Only for you.
Wow.
Then I have our regular menu card for you as well.
Yep. Sure, thank you.
And one more thing concerning the business class suite. This is the door. You can open and close it whenever you want.
Yep.
But I just want to tell you, when you open it, please use the white button
Oh, okay.
to open it. When you use the red one,
Yeah.
the lower part will stay right here. So this is just for emergency reasons. When this one does not work,
Use the red one
yeah,
for emergency.
for emergency only.
Thank you, thank you.
So yeah, this is our fridge only for passengers from business class suites. Want to have a look at it?
Yeah. So these drinks are on the special menu, the one you gave me earlier.
Exactly.
Wow. Let's see, what kind of drink is this?
You have Minato Spritz,
Bottega Gold.
white gold, limoncello, and also some alcohol-free juices like apple and strawberry juice.
So first thing after takeoff, I actually went to have a chat with the airline CEO, Mr. Jens Ritter. He used to fly the 320, 330, 340 as a captain. Now he became the CEO. I asked him about how many more Allegris aircraft will be coming on board and the new routes other than Toronto and Vancouver.
For this year, we're expecting to get one more aircraft per month until the end of the year. And for next year, we're expecting to add 2 more Allegris aircrafts per month to our fleet. This will be either 787 or A350, and also the existing ones like the current A350 fleet and the 747-8 will be retrofitted with Allegris.
Where else do you expect Allegris will fly to?
Well, actually, I think in July or August we'll also at Montreal to as an Allegris route, and we will change that in the later of autumn. Then we will introduce Allegris to Shanghai, to Chicago, and also to San Francisco.
And I also asked him that what has been learned from the rollout of the new product game, which I believe it's been planned for a long time and it has been delayed.
Normally we plan to have a new seat every 7 to 8 years. So the last one was introduced at 2012 until 2014. So we expected to have Allegris on board latest in 2020. But then the pandemic occurs, and therefore we lost 3 years. And over the 3 years we are still struggling with the supply chain issues, and that is the reason why we lost, well, at least 3 to 4 years until now. Now we are happy to introduce Allegris, but I think this is a big learning that we need to get more competencies with our manufacturers to make sure to get the next product on time.
So I'm checking out all the new features, and one very cool feature that first time seen on a commercial airplane is this heating and cooling function. I put the heating on, and now the heat is coming from the cushion from the back, and now I actually have a sore back, and this actually helps a lot. This is actually a feature I saw at last year's Aircraft Interior Expo in Hamburg by a Swiss company called Caynova. So I'm really happy Lufthansa selected this product and installed this feature on board for everyone to try out.
It's a very famous world baker, and so this is Landbrot, a bread, a German-style bread, which is specially made for our flights on Lufthansa.
Yeah, this is from Bavaria?
It's from Germany. I don't know.
It's all right.
It's from Bavaria.
It's all right. I'll study the menu. Finish the 3-course meal. What's nice is during the meal I want to get out, I can just push the table forward and there's plenty of room to get out. I had the white asparagus with you as the main course. I was told it's the white asparagus season, which is very nice. The bread, I didn't find anything special though. They told me the bread was specially designed for altitude in the airplane, but I'm perfectly fine with any garlic bread or any sourdough. Purser's Mr. Alex Cam here. Now, the question is, for such a new airplane coming to joining the fleet, how much training and familiarization, because this all cabin is all new?
It's about half a day training, but mostly concerning the business class seat, how the seat is working, how the electricity is working, what we have to do when something is not working like it should work, especially for the cabin chiefs. That's more or less half a day, and all the other is weeding, update yourself.
How's the premium economy experience so far?
Well, the service is the same like before, but the seat is very new. So you have this hard case seat, so your seat don't go in the private area of the guest behind me. It's really comfortable, but only the first row, you see, with my legs and feet. It's so-so.
Would you prefer more of a standard recliner or more like this kind of slider?
This one.
You prefer slider?
Yes.
Oh, I need to push with my feet. Oh, that's the seat is so new, it's stuck. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's coming. Yeah, I am not a fan of this. I'm more a fan of recline to somebody's face. But I study the seat map. I look at all the competitors. Most 350 operator using 2, 4, 2, 8 seats in a row in premium economy, except China Airlines. And Lufthansa has 2, 3, 2. Theoretically, it should be wider, but I don't know, maybe I grew weight or I gained weight or what. Like, I'm not feeling extra width anyway. Trying out another kind of seat. This one in the middle, like the throne, feels like a king in the middle. Massive storage here. You can have your own library here. I'm just gonna go in because it's like a coffin box. Your legs go inside a box here. So let's see if this works out for me. So yeah, it's long enough. It's truly long enough. I don't have, my leg doesn't touch the front. If you are worried about too many walls, then this is probably not a good seat. You probably want a window seat or something because you do have surrounding by a lot of walls and interiors. But yes, long enough. Let me try to turn. It's enhanced. I think the box is a little bit bigger than the previous generation for the footwell, so I have a bit more room to turn. So finally, turn off the window and close the door, and I have a very private moment in this gigantic business class suite, right? I can lower the armrest to create a little bit more shoulder room, so it's not so narrow as it seems. Yeah, very long and no complaint, going straight, not going diagonal, not going to a big shoebox, just a lot of room and good to turn. Just woke up from a 3.5-hour sleep. I passed out while we were crossing Greenland. Thinking about the suite here, it felt like actually more like a first class suite. I guess it would be a nice pseudo first class if you're on an airplane without first class, but these first row of business class suites can make you feel like a mini first class, but I'm sure they'll eventually make you to pay for extra. I think the trend these days to travel, no matter it's in economy or business class, is similar to the low-cost airline. There's a base price. If you want more, you have to add more and pay more to get more. Just finished the meal before landing. So it's on the simple side. I wish they can have a little bit more interesting than just a pasta. But I did have a good drink, a spritz and an Erdinger beer and a presso bread. During the whole flight, I was thinking, boy, this business class is very different because it has many different kind of configuration. That means many people will have a different experience than myself. I'm sitting only here in the suite, and somebody will be sitting in a normal seat. Somebody might be sitting in the extra long space seat. All of the people might have a different experience. So I'm not really here to endorse anything. I just want to share my experience. And I think out of 260 passengers today, they all have their own say and their own experience. But one good thing about Allegris is the 747-8, the current flagship of Lufthansa, will be getting a makeover. I asked the CEO, he said maybe in a year or two, that airplane will be fitted with brand new, from first class all the way to economy, and that's going to prolong the life of the 747. Unfortunately, the 747-400, the A340, the A380, and A330, they're not getting the new products, and they'll be phasing out in a couple years. But I can't wait to fly the 747-8 with the new Allegris again. So beautiful. I lost words for describing the approach. We got the best side of views and the sun came out. Everything was perfect. And look,